Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So this cruise here now, we are actually at Nassau Bahamas. This is the first time we've been to this location. So we're just gonna check out the scene today and see what it has to offer. So now we just debarking the boat, walking off. So now we are on the wharf. Everyone is actually walking up to see what's going on in Nassau Bahamas. Me just dealing with the sunlight, y'all. My skin is glowing, y'all. But yeah, though, so this is how it looks like when you do get off that wharf and get off the boat. This is the first thing that you see. This is like a flat screen TV just showing you like some tourism stuff that you can maybe check out the scene, what you could do when you get here, or whatever you want to do when you have your excursions and stuff like that. That was actually listed on that screen. So this was a store that we walked into. Didn't really see much, something that we could buy, but my daughter did see some, because you know kids will buy anything that they see. It could be pink, it could be yellow, it could be a feather. They want to buy it. But it was just like some more art stuff, some artery stuff, shirts, t-shirt, jewelry, accessories, bags. Nothing that I would buy, nothing that I'm looking for. So it was like, whatever. So I'm like, come on, let's go, y'all. So no, this is what it looks like when you walk out. It's more like a strip, which I didn't know. It's more like a strip with food, drinks, clothes, stores, in this area. Real clean. Don't get me wrong. It was really nice. It looks inviting. Those are like some booths there on the right that people are setting things out of. Keychains, bags, hats, whatever you want to call it. It's in here. For in here now, it's just more like a walkthrough. So you just walking, checking the scene out. At first, I thought this was the only thing to do here. Like when you get off, this might be the main attraction. But again, we didn't know what we was getting into, so we just walking around, checking the scene out. You can see that we're not really stopping at these things, because I was like, okay, we can see what's going on. We can see from afar or whatever. There were some. Oh, there's the DJ. It was a DJ playing music, which I find was cool. Right here on the right was people combing here, meaning that they were braiding people here. So if you want your hair braid, you go on right there in the right in those pavilions. They'd be braiding your hair. I was showing Bill over there. Looked like they had a special going on. I'm like, come on, let's see what over here got. Let's go check this part out. I wasn't thinking about food at this time. I was just more looking at what they got to offer. But over here had a lot of people, so I guess let's go see what they got. So right here is the menu. What was the name? I couldn't even see the name on the sign. Okay, Chase and Tail. Okay, they had Bahamian drinks, alcohol, beers, whatever you want to call it. So no, Big here now is trying to read this menu, y'all. And she's trying to explain the differences of what they do offer. I can't recall if it was like a combo, but I guess it was different flavors that you could pick from. But he picked something. I didn't think I picked anything because, again, I'm not really drinking like I used to. So it was all about him. I don't even think me and I got anything. It was more like a little sweet, little something, something. I find it was pretty. I like how they put that little umbrella in the cup, make it look all fancy and stuff. So I'm all right now. So we take on off and we went somewhere else. We just started walking the strip, just checking it out. There wasn't really much stores open at the time, because I think this maybe was like 8 in the morning when we was able to get off the ship. And I believe the time was from 8 to 5. So we could do what we want to do from 8 to 5. Got off the ship, walking around, seeing what Nassau Bahamas got to offer. And guess what? They pulled up on some guy that was selling shades. Yes, he was selling shades. Everyone on this strip here, when you come up to that pavilion area, everyone is hustling, y'all. When I tell you hustling, they will hustle you a comb, they'll hustle you a pen, and they are hustling. So knowing big, he now wanna see what they gotta offer with these shades right now. So he gonna be doing these little show and tell stuff of what he believe he wanna get. I believe the guy was charging $50 for the shades, cause he said they're like name brand shades and stuff. I'm like, name brand? Let me see what you consider name brand shades, or let me see what it looking like that you charging $50. But hey, don't get me wrong. You know you gotta pay for custom fees. You gotta pay for shipping fees. So yeah, $50. What can I say? So let's see what he firstly grabbed, y'all. So this the first ones here. Let me see what it looking like. Like, they ain't it right there. What I say, Prada? Nah, they ain't it right there. He want to make sure it looks good. I'm like, bro, that ain't it. I ain't like the shape of it. I don't like the color. And me personally, I don't like black shades. I almost go on the brownish side of it. And black ain't it. For me, black. I ain't gonna spend my money on black, y'all. But brown all the way. I prefer brown shading colors. And then now I gotta find this lady now too. Cause I tell you, everybody on this strip is hustling. I tell you, they're selling you anything. And yeah. So no, this was cool. This was a turtle with a string. So when you pull it up, the turtle end up moving. Like you can see, like when she move it up and down, the turtle actually look like it walking. Which I find like if she invented this, that's really cool. I mean, it was cute. The color was nice. I think that was about $10, I believe. I think it was $10. Cause boy, if it was free, I'd like go hungry or grab you one. But yeah, I think it was $10. And here they go again with these shades. And I think these were better. To me, was better. I guess it's the shape of the lens. The other one was too rectangular-ish. These were better to me personally. So no, he's saying he's gonna offer it for 25. So he jumping bottom for $25. Yeah, reasonable. I ain't buying no shades for no $50. I ain't lucky if you get it from $25, but I guess since we here, he decided he gonna buy it for $25. Whatever. All right, so I guess we following this guy. I don't know what he's telling me at this moment. We were just talking about other things that's going on. And this here's Nye with these turtle, y'all. Oh, look here. But imagine the turtle, y'all. But I found it was cool. Everybody was watching over this turtle. And tell me why. Then I walked this turtle all the way to the other side of the beach, y'all. But thank y'all for watching.